Okay. Alright. Alright. Ugh. Alright. So, I want to make this video about air conditioning and why, in my opinion, the government shouldn't be intervening with what people's choices should be. Honestly, I have no problem of people choosing air conditioning for myself. I have a problem with the government just getting involved and just fucking everything up for themselves because of what they're doing. So, honestly, when you have that, it doesn't even help at all. So, you have people out there who are making a choice for themselves to get air conditioning, and yet when they got air conditioning, guess what happens? The council gets involved, the government gets involved, telling the people out there that they shouldn't be installing air conditioning, they should take it off because of the environmental impact. So let me get this straight. You're going to tell people out there who are struggling in the heat, who are going through a hard time, you're going to tell them to take their air conditioning down when they're going through a lot because of the hot weather they had to endure for the past weeks. But when it comes to the data centers out there using too much water and stuff, that's perfectly fine. Let them use as much water they can. That's okay. Dude, you're not making any sense. When people are just buying an air conditioning for themselves, and the council gets involved and the government gets involved and they're telling the British people out there, hey, you should take the air conditioning down because it's affecting the environment. Fuck you with your environmental politics. Fuck you. Seriously. If people want to get air conditioning for themselves, let them get them air conditioning for themselves, alright? It's not up to you to decide. Alright, just because you're a council doesn't mean you have to enforce your belief on environment when you, on the other hand, have making choices for yourself that doesn't even serve the people. When you are making choices for yourself about directions that doesn't even help the environment out, since when did you get interested in telling people out there what they can and cannot do? Since when? You're allowed to do what the hell you want in your own office. You're allowed to have your own kind of air conditioning. And I'll tell you this, by the way. The weather was absolute shit for the past years. It was extremely hot. When I was on the bus, you would not believe how hot it was on the bus. It was really hot on the bus. I swear to God. It was really hot. And people out there who are the councils and government telling the British people, oh, they can't have air conditioning. Let me explain something to you over here. We don't have air conditioning on the bus. There's air conditioning in the supermarket. Yeah, there's that. In Sainsbury's, one notice. When I was on the bus, there's no air conditioning on the bus. When I get myself a ticket to go to work, to Starbucks, when there's no air conditioning, explain to me how that's okay. There's no air conditioning on the bus, alright? When I pay for my ticket, I expect to be in a comfortable environment, but no. When I onboard the bus, it's like I'm in a fucking furnace. It's like I'm back in Pakistan at this point. I really hate it so much. The weather is too hot. The weather is boiling hot. You have no idea how hot it really is, and yet for you as a council, for you as a government, telling the British people out there what they can and cannot do pisses me off so much. What are you trying to achieve at this point? Exactly. What are you trying to achieve? I find it absolutely ridiculous that when you have to be in a situation telling people what they can and cannot do, even when they're going through a lot, it doesn't even help at all. My room was extremely hot, okay? When I go outside, when it's nighttime, it's cool on the outside. And when I go in my room, it's like a fucking furnace. It's fucking hot and it's very uncomfortable being in there. It is very uncomfortable. If you're in my room right now, it would be very uncomfortable for you to be in my room, and it's really hot. And you're gonna tell people out there, hey, you should be installing an air conditioner because it's bad for the environment. Fuck you. Suck a dick and go fuck yourself, man. Like, it doesn't fucking help. I turn the fan on. Okay? I basically have been trying to keep myself cool. In this room, even when it's really hot, it is not comfortable. It is really hot. It is really tough to be in this room. And you're going to tell people out there, hey, don't put the air conditioning on, just take it down. We're trying to invent some alternatives to air conditioning because of the environment. It's fucking ridiculous, with this bullshit. Let me explain something over here, At Starbucks, there's these paper straws. Guess what happens in the paper straws? It dissolves into the drink. Makes the drink less enjoyable. What happened to the plastic straws? It's affecting the turtles. Whose fault is it? Our problem. But guess what? It's basically other times the people out there who are responsible for that kind of mess. It's their problem who's starting to mess itself, and yet we had to go for this bullshit with, hey, look at this, a glass straw. A glass straw. And it's tiring, like getting yourself like a new straw, cleaning it up, using it over and over again, It's crazy. Like, it's absolutely crazy, And honestly, we already have a crisis when it comes to the heat itself, The weather was over 30 degrees. Between 30 to 40 degrees. Hold on a minute. Echo. What is weather for the week?
Today in Peterborough, it'll be warm with sunny spells, high of 26 degrees. The week ahead shows mostly pleasant conditions, with highs between 22 and 25 degrees. Some cloudier days midweek, and a possible shower on Wednesday.
Okay, then. Alright. You have no idea how hot it is. No idea. My room was like a furnace in these past weeks. It was like a furnace. It was really hot in my room. I'm okay at the moment right now. It's just crazy that I had to go through this nightmare, And to be honest with you, when it comes to the sun rays go through my window and the room gets hot like an oven. Other rooms that don't get affected. This room here is like an oven. This is my bedroom. It gets hot like an oven, and it's crazy hot. And when it comes to keeping myself cool, I do not need to install an air conditioner. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. I have to listen to the environment. Let's just be nice to the environment. So, because of stuff like this, a glass straw. So I have to listen to experts when they can't be practicing the same thing that they're telling us to practice. Is that it? They tell us to be nice to the environment. They're telling us to not take a plane, but they're allowed to take a plane. Are you stupid? Huh? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? You're not an expert. You are a nuisance. And every single time people like you who are a nuisance, you give us a headache, meaning that we don't even let it deal with this kind of bullshit every single time. So fuck you and your environmental politics. I cannot. God of me, I cannot with this bullshit. Be nice to the environment. Be nice to the environment. Are you being so mean? Are you being so... Shut up. Greta Thunberg, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And yet you're joining with Free Palestine. Free Palestine, Free Palestine, man. have to be nice to these Palestinians. They're so nice people out there. Who cares if they're touching my titties? They're big good people. Shut up! I can't. Oh my god, man. I'm talking to a bunch of idiots. Alright? I'm an idiot, but I'm not that stupid. Would I go that quick? No! It's mental. It's mental. It's mental, man. Like, it's fucking mental. Oh, be nice. Be nice to the Palestinians. They're good people. You're the reason why people like us, who are going through life nowadays, are shit. You're allowed to take a fucking boat, but we can't. You're allowed to take a fucking plane, but we can't. And yet, with all the kind of things going on, you like to blame Trump. You like to blame this person, that person, when they're doing their best to solve your fucking problems for you. What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid idiot? Huh? What are you talking about exactly? What are you talking about? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't even know what you're saying out your fucking mouth. Oh, be nice to the environment. Be nice to the environment. We have to plant more trees. You're not practicing the same thing out of your fucking ass. And you're telling us to do the same for you? How can we take you seriously? How? I cannot understand these people, man. Honestly. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what you're saying. You're talking shit out your ass. And honestly, people like you make me sick. Okay? It's just mental that I listen to a bunch of idiots out there saying, be nice to the environment, be nice to the environment. Oh, the fish is dying in the ocean. Oh, we're going for global warming. Yeah, I know. But when you're preaching on the street, when you're not doing anything about it, you give me a fucking headache. And you're gonna say, oh, we do better, we need to do better. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I cannot with this bullshit, you know. Be nice to the environment. Please, be nice to the environment. Please. You have to be nice to the environment. Please, please be nice to the environment. Please be nice to the environment. Yeah, think about the clean air. Be nice to the environment. This is why people can't take it seriously. This is why. You spew up bullshit at your ass, and you're telling us to be nice to the environment. I cannot. Like, what's with these people nowadays? Fucking mental. So at the end of the day, install your air conditioner, alright? People like you, if you want to install an air conditioner, that's not on me to decide. That's you. Make your choice. Live your life. And don't let the people out there just tell you, be nice to the environment. Be nice to the environment. Think about the animals dying. Please. Please. And this is why people can't take it seriously. Third time's a charm. Jackass.